Hi, my name is Enzi. I'm come from Universitas Hasanuddin in Makassar. And yeah, this is ISMA. Um, Talking about experience, it's my experiences. Back before I actually managed to accept it in ISMA. Well, I knew ISMA from one of my lecturers in my international law class. She sent me this some like, hey, there's still shady stuff that government actually made a couple of weeks ago. I think you should might check it out. Like, I might thinking like, oh, okay, it's a new program, and you can stay for one semester in a specific university. Okay, cool, I'm in. I didn't know at first, like, I'm just gonna go in. Like, I didn't expect to actually manage to go through all, learn it all, but yeah, you know the deal. And yeah, never expected that I have received a letter like, congratulations, you've been selected to ISMA program. Like, wow, this is the first time I actually win something. I did a lot of stuff before actually. Like I used Duolingo. I studied a lot of this and that. I made a lot of interviews, studying interviews and stuff, shenanigans like that. And then wow, I was accepted. And yeah, I made a lot of back when we interviewed. There's a lot of stuff like what you're gonna do in here. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of this. I'm gonna contribute. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna do some research for my thesis. I do a lot of stuff. And guess what? I actually did it. Yes. I know it's been optimistic, but yeah, I'll say yeah, I managed to do all of those, the things that I've said in interview. I managed to do all of that. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. Um, my experience during the arrival, I was kind of. I'm not saying being spectacle, but yeah, I do amazed by how huge this country is. But the thing is, I can't even see because, you know, there's storm raging on in Chicago. We we can't even see this sky view, and but it's I love it. I like it. And going to Detroit, I can't see anything because it's like 2 a.m. And then yeah, but the day after that, wow, we are amazed. Like, wow, this place is nice. Michigan, yeah, I'm in MSU now, Michigan State University. I didn't expect to actually step foot in the United States at this stage of my life, but wow, it is an experience. And then something came up to me like, there's a lot of people wearing different clothes. Like, you don't have to use any blazers. You don't have to actually specifically use suits like alma mater. Like, no, you don't do that. Like, wow, I mean, okay, that's a new stuff for me, but yeah, I'll manage, I'll adapt. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that different from back home and MSU because it's a different kind of institutions. So yeah, it is understandable, which is why I'm quickly adapt to it because I don't have to like we. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, a little bit of jacket, and then we're our own merry way. So yeah, that's how I experienced the first time on MSU. But, hmm. Oh yeah, since we're talking about MSU, the reason why I picked MSU as a whole because well, I do know them as one of the best sports, sports curriculum. I don't know, it's something like that. In United States, I know a lot of basketball players from this part of region, which is why it interests me to actually be here because there's a lot of rich history about basketball, and I like basketball. And then it's one of the most prolific university around. So yeah, I'm going to choose MSU because it's fun and they have their own culture. Experience about the studies. I'm not going to lie to you. Um, Study here is pretty much different than I expected to because they are so like intriguing. Like the professor here wanted to actually make you interest to this certain kind of topics, like making stuff like, oh, we have this application you can design for this purpose. Like I study politics in here, and then boom, trying to make your own website about this kind of voting guides, and then you study a lot of it. Like, whoa, I'm not just doing politics, but also I'm doing web design. It's even though it's different, that they try to make it actually like, wow, there's a different kind of approach. That this is what I like about MSU. And then one of them actually made a podcast. Like, okay, I never expected this to happen, but wow, that is a great idea to make people to actually getting hooked to your studying experience. And I do have some activities in campus. Like I joined MSU Anime Club. It's we go every day, every Wednesday, to enjoy our activities there. It's the schedule is like 6:45 p.m. to 10. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff there. It is interesting, and every Sunday we go to Snyder Phillips Hall to have a game night, to actually have fun after all of the class shenanigans. Um, Other than activities like doing in some like when you got nothing to do, I do a lot of cycling. I do go to two different cities with bicycle. Okimos, Grand Rapids. Wait, I think I go to Lansing. Yeah, I go to Lansing too. Like, I cycle through three cities, probably a couple of times. I didn't notice, but yeah, I like riding bicycle here. Thank you very much. Um, why do I like being here? Because after accomplishing a lot of stuff here, like this is a different kind of experience. Like there's this kind of vibe going on, like uh, the entire system is changed, and then you have this kind of people try to do better, and then it helps me to be more like understand what's the current situation, especially try to make me understand what's politics is all about, trying to see what professors perspective according to what they think about some certain issues. It is a fun experience for me. Like I seen a lot of perspective here. Like people are different here, not that different kind of back home. Like, oh, we're different on this. No, it's not like that. The difference here is like they have this certain aspect that they made assumption, and they share to others, and then people let them share their own opinions regarding that issue. That kind of perspective. Like people understands that you have different opinions, and they won't judge you with it. So yeah, that's my fun experience, and I do, as I said earlier, I do all of the stuff from my interview. I did that. I contribute. I research, and I made friends. And then, yeah, I'm IISMA biased. Well, because it's MSU. You have a lot of fun stuff here, and yeah, I'm a little biased, but sure, why not? And as always, ISMA, we have to be bold to get abroad. So thank you.